Hello again, karate fans, and welcome to the one, the only
Richard Mazda.
Karate 360.
Richard Mazda.
No, but that's not how this goes. This is the.
Do it again. Do it again, man. Bring it in again.
Did we change the name of the podcast?
No, I'm just fired up, ready to go.
Is this the Richard Mazda show?
I'm just ready to go.
Is this the Richard Mazda?
Karate 360.
This is. Welcome to the Karate 360 podcast. I am one of the hosts, Richard. Sorry, I'm one of the hosts,
Kim Anglos.
and I'm Richard Mazda. Let's start the show.
That's right. Karate 360. Let's start the show. You know, you will kikai and I will sweep low. Yo, from local to global, it's the thing that you love. Karate.
San Roku Maru.
Oh, I like that. San Roku.
That doesn't make sense. That was probably the worst intro of all time. We got it done.
We can update this, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, we don't need to update it. We don't need to update nothing.
We're ready
We
to
can do
rock.
whatever we want. This is our show.
I'm just ready to fire.
You're just ready to fire.
Is that thing on your screen okay?
That screen's okay. Just wants me to install iTunes. I don't want to install iTunes, though.
No iTunes for you.
No.
It's been 2 weeks, and we got lots of stuff to talk about.
Man, we got so much to talk about. You've practically been all around the world, or just Kamloops, but you went to Kamloops and back. We got nationals coming up next week.
I went over an icy highway that just after I went over it, 2,000 cars crashed in a row and thousands of people were stranded in the mountains.
Crazy. We're talking the Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Craziness.
Maybe not that many people, but there were a lot.
We got Dubai results happening today. We got some
Dubai.
articles coming we're going to talk about. You got your technical tactical. I got my fitness training tip, and it's going to be a nice, smooth episode from here on out.
It is going to be a smooth episode.
Awesome. Did you see any of the Olympics?
Yes.
We went over this last time, but did you see any of the final parts of the Olympics?
What did I see that was final-ish of Olympic?
Well, first of all, did you see the medal count?
No.
So Canada finished third.
Oh, I saw that almost near the end.
Yes.
Yes.
So third, they got 29 medals in total, but that's
Great.
the most they've ever gotten at a Winter Olympics.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're
Holy
very good.
moly.
But last time they got first overall medals. This time they got third. I think Norway got first. I believe Germany got second and Canada got third. I think Norway got like 36 or 37 medals or something crazy like that.
Wow.
But yeah, most medals that they've ever had in the Winter Olympics. So good job, Team Canada. And of course, the next Olympics is going to be 2020.
Right.
It's official.
Now, I was at the BC Winter Games just as the Olympic Winter Games were ending. The BC Winter Games were starting.
Practically the same
It's like
thing.
these 12 to 18-year-olds from different sports, this is their first kick at a multi-sporting event for the future. Maybe some of them will be at the Olympics.
Maybe. So
Absolutely.
hold on, I just want to go over this. So I was right. Norway was first with 39 total medals. Germany was 31.
Mhm.
Canada 29, third place. United States got 23, and the Netherlands got 20. So
Wow.
yeah, no, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Did you see the freestyle skier on the half pipe who came dead last?
No, I did not.
So this lady from United States read in the freestyle skiing rules that if you go to every event for 2 years and do not fall down, you get a point. You just have to finish. So she did the half pipe up and down,
Yeah.
no tricks whatsoever, didn't fall down for 2 years. The United States didn't need her, but Hungary's like, we would love to have another person
Just
on our
represent our
national team
country.
who self-funded but allows us to tell the government Olympic Committee that we have another person who qualified for the Olympics. So she absolutely did no tricks, did not fall down, and qualified.
That's the winner of the Olympics.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just gonna go up and down and just do it. And
You should watch the video. So either like she's a superhero because she read the rules, which a lot of athletes haven't,
That's very
and
good.
and
Found a
self-funded.
loophole, I
And
guess.
found a loophole and found a country that would take her. So there's that one.
That is hilarious.
Was watching curling, and while they were watching curling, was trying to figure out how they're Olympic athletes. And curlers, don't hurt me, don't kill me, don't flame me
I got
online.
something I'm going to tell you in a second.
So-
Keep going.
So there's all these people doing amazing tricks and spins and quadruple axles and jump, and then there's a bunch of guys in the ice, and one guy throws a rock, and the guy's like,
Hard, hurry hard.
"You quick, sweep the ice! You're Olympic, you're Olympian, you're Olympian. That's it. You're Olympian. Sweep the ice."
Here we go.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard this.
No.
A curler
Yes. got busted for
Got
steroids.
busted for steroids. Thanks for ruining it for me. But yeah,
Yes.
a curler got busted for steroids.
Wow.
What do you need steroids for?
I mean, I know they have to be in.
Do they though?
Well, I actually
Do they though? Richard?
There's a woman female coach who's in Victoria here, who was a national coach for South Korea.
Okay.
She's big on fitness. Fitness is big, but steroids.
I can pretty much put together a training program for curler.
Yes.
In 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Yeah. It doesn't involve Labatt Blue.
Yeah. Like,
Yes.
I'm sure it's a fun sport. I'm sure there's technique involved that I know nothing about. But come on.
If they enjoy that world, that's great.
No, totally great.
All for them.
Yeah, but I will call them athletes over the esports. If the esports get in the Olympics,
Oh yeah, esports. They're really pushing for it.
They're pushing for it because there's a lot of money, obviously, in esports. But there's no way I'm calling esports players, whatever.
It's not bigger, faster, stronger.
I'm not calling them athletes. I refuse to call them athletes, whether they're in the Olympics.
They're
or
players, esport players.
Sure,
Yeah.
participants, whatever.
Yep.
Stupid nerds, as we call them, but whatever.
Hey, if they can make a lot of money and they can do that and having a great time and they're not buying guns and stuff like that. Good for them.
Good for them.
Yep.
Good for them. But it's not an Olympic
It's
sport.
not the motto of bigger, stronger, faster.
No.
Yep.
Bigger, stronger, faster is like.
That's the motto of the Olympics.
Is it? Have you seen the documentary Bigger, Faster, Stronger? On steroids?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I think. But when you say bigger, faster, stronger, I think
I think they changed the order of the words there.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Bigger, faster, stronger. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
Bigger and stronger and bigger.
Maybe. And just keep getting bigger. So, anyways, the Winter Olympics obviously has wrapped up. The closing ceremony is much better than the opening ceremonies. I'll tell you that much. The opening ceremonies were.
There's something to be left to be desired.
That's for sure.
They're tearing down the building for the closing ceremonies after they have the Paralympic opening closing. That building, hundreds of millions of dollars, used 4 times, tear down.
You know what? I don't know if I'm against that completely because you see oftentimes the places where they build all these arenas and stuff, and then they just sit there and they do nothing with them.
Like the one in Montreal.
Everywhere, like Athens, everywhere. Right? Like you can go on and look. It's like pictures of old venues.
Yep.
There's nothing there. There's grass growing. There's animals in there now. It's sad almost that they put all that money into it and then they don't actually continue to use it after. So I'm not against sure. Build it, use it, tear it down.
You know they do have soccer arenas in South Korea that they could have used.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
They just didn't have they wanted just more people.
Of course. Yeah, not quite as prestigious. You know what else that I don't like about the Olympics? I think the Olympics are a great obviously event showcasing all the best in the world, but the Olympics itself, the broadcasting, all that kind of stuff, there's so much money that gets pumped into those.
Yes.
That thing, and the actual athletes who are putting it on see none of it, right? Like they might get sponsorship money or whatever, but they're the ones that are actually competing. They're the ones that are actually going through, but they don't actually get really much funding. As we know in the karate world, it's hard to get funding, right? It's really hard to be a funded karate athlete. A lot of amateur athletes have to work pretty hard to just be able to afford to go to these events. When really, don't you think they should be getting paid? I know that kind of goes against being an amateur athlete, but
it would turn it all around.
It would turn it all around. I think the better, to be honest. But then where do you push the line to amateur, professional? I don't know. But they're the ones doing the work. They should get paid.
Yeah, it's gonna be a constant debate where the sponsors are paying money to the IOC, which is then and also to the host cities, which are going massively in debt to hold these type of games.
Yes, of course. Yeah, the actual places. Yeah.
So it'd be great to see a World Games model where they're not allowed to build anything new.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just looking at so the president of the IOC is Thomas Bach.
That's right.
And I just wanted to know his net worth is what he makes it in a year.
And I think some of these guys, there's that might not even be a paid position to be the president of the IOC.
This begs to differ. What do you think? If you had to guess, what do you think would be $?
Look
at this again.
Well, it's going to be high, and some of these guys are coming in already quite wealthy.
No, okay, but what do you think just to be a president of the IOC?
I don't know, maybe gets paid $300,000 a year.
You're pretty close. 242,000 euro. Oh no, sorry, 242,000 American dollars. €225,000.
Yes. And then you have to have your name splashed over the entire world. And if it goes well, you have a good reputation. And if it goes poorly, you have a bad reputation.
That's true.
Right?
But to be fair, I didn't even, if you would have asked me 3 minutes ago who the president of the IOC is, I wouldn't have been able to tell.
Thomas Bach?
Well, I know now.
Yes.
Yeah, because I just looked it up. But
Roger was before.
Okay.
He was before that. Well, Samark was for a long time. So, I mean, I think one thing when people talk about money, this is a really important time for the athletes to max out the attention that they're getting. Like, you know, some of the ice skaters have done a really good job on social media.
Yes.
Engaging with people and seeing their audience build.
Yeah.
And then building their audience and see what they can do with that.
Yes, and I think that might even be, you know, you talk the future of the Olympics or whatever, but the future of sports is going to be building your own audience.
Totally. Yeah. Hey, you've done a really good job building I know on Instagram, you're like 5,000 followers.
Just pumping stuff out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really impressive, actually. Like, you know, and then I bet you a lot of those people aren't just casual followers, like they're actually people within the industry.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, to play devil's advocate to myself here a little bit, Instagram is all about the hashtag game. You hashtag and you just get random people follow you. So, yeah, I don't know how many of those 5,000 are actually authentic, but yeah, totally.
Yeah, what's the width compared to the depth?
Yeah. I think now Gary Vee talks a lot about this too, is engagement. How much engagement are you getting on your posts, right? So that's one thing for amateur athletes, and we've talked about this with some of our karate athletes, bringing this back to karate, is how you can promote yourself through your social media, but, you know, talk to the fans or the people that your fans are. The karate athletes, the Douglas Bros is great on social media. Damien Quintero, all these guys are figuring it out. Send them a message. Talk to people who send you a message. Be engaging in that community, because it's just going to help bring your stock up as you do that, and you know, you get to know the people in the karate world.
It's neat going to the BC Winter Games, because every couple of hours someone will walk up to me and go, "I watch your videos."
Yeah, I seen you on the.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, great! When's the next one?" I just put one up this morning. Oh, that's awesome.
I know. I'm not tooting your home too much here, but your new kind of way of doing your videos is so much better than. So I think it's awesome. Yeah, I saw your last one with the Winter Games. It looked good. The medals looked good. So you had Fernando on there. That was pretty cool.
That's right.
So why don't you talk a little bit about that? You were at the Winter Games. How did everything go there?
So BC Winter Games are for 12, 13-year-olds for kids. On the macro level, went really well.
Yes.
Got lots of people in. I think the level was higher than last time.
Okay. Like the performance level.
Performance level, and Kumite was really, really strong. Actually, the kids in Kumite are so fast. It was almost too fast for the officials to see.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah, just snipers at 12, 13-year-olds. And then this was like the Winter Games, because it was snowing while we were there. A lot.
Yeah, really?
Yep. And you've been to the games. What's really interesting is it's got such a high profile. There's a lot of, it's kind of like pressure on them, that you think this would be more like for 18 to 20-year-olds.
Right. And for some sports, they do it older, right?
Yeah, like judo. Judo does it older as well.
Like 16 to 18 or something.
Yeah, and so they only have like a day and a half competition. They nothing to do.
Right.
I think they just do training seminars and stuff. But if in the karate world, if we went to 16, 17, 18-year-olds, it would maybe be like half the population could go.
Sure.
So we had more people this time, 92 athletes, I think, and in the intermediate and advanced divisions. So yeah, for the profile of the games would more match a high school level than it does for a middle school level. So that, if people get really, like, you know, some people get a lot of attention, they get really into it, and you kind of forget that, like, no, this is 12, 13-year-olds, which is now the, you know, the starting level of nationals. So so that's kind of weird, actually. Like, you know, with all there's TV cameras, there's press, everyone's there, and you're like, you know, wow, high energy,
stress,
like, yeah. And so in Japan, this would be much more related to like high school level.
Okay. So let me ask you something. This is the first time that we've implemented. You really have implemented height divisions.
That's right.
Weight divisions for Kumite. How did that go?
Smart. Whoever figured it out is a smart guy.
Wow, just so smart.
There were girls there who were 13 who were taller than me.
That's crazy.
I'm serious. They're taller than me.
I believe that.
And so I think it worked really well from the outside looking in, because And there was a lot of people who were smacking each other in the head and they're not supposed to.
Right.
And it was so good that the height divisions were different.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Worked out well.
I think that worked out really well because there were some tall kids and there were some really small kids.
Okay, so remind me again how this went. Was there like cutoffs for heights, or did you? There was. So for each age group, it was a certain.
So for Canada, well, it's really interesting. Like Nick helped me out with this.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember.
So for Canada, the World Health Organization found that 156 centimeters and lower, it splits for boys at 156 and it splits for girls at 157.
Right. Okay.
Or 155, 156, around there. So girls are like 1 centimeter taller.
Okay.
And then when we had 3 or 4 zones of data in on their heights, Nick checked it. It was exactly what
that's
the
right.
World Health Organization said.
Yeah.
They were bang on.
Yeah.
And so, that worked. It worked well. But we're going to change the names to like group 1 and group 2 instead of like lower height and taller height.
Shorties and tallies.
Yeah, there were some tall kids and there were some short kids too. So there's a lot of talent. And people it's one thing that's really interesting about the games is you see all the zones, right? And so by the end, by the medals, it's all about the zones, and clubs just disappear. There's no, unless you see the logo on the chest of a uniform or something. So I can see maybe like 10, 15 years ago, people thought that model would be good for a provincial tournament.
Sure.
But I didn't like how the clubs disappear.
Okay.
Like I'm so glad with provincials, we have it. You represent your club at provincials.
Yeah.
You see your club jackets. You see all that stuff. Because you're at like Beast Winter Games, you're there with a coach that you've only seen twice. I mean, you don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
So you're coaching someone that you might not even know, but where you're coming from your club, like this is a really strong history. You may have years of being with those people and being with the parents.
Yeah.
So, this one's done. It's in the can. Very happy. And the next one's in Fort St. John, which is way north.
God, I won't be coaching that one.
No, that one is. If you were to drive from Vancouver, I think it's 8 or 9 hours from Vancouver to Prince George, and then like another 5 hours to Fort St. John.
Goodness.
So they're going to be flying everybody in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all flying.
That'll be better. I have to drive to Salmon Arm after the nationals.
That's right.
For the boxing, boxing thing. We can talk more about that after. But next week we go to Halifax.
That's right.
For the national championships, Canadian national championships. That's going to be huge.
Yes, the best.
Halifax.
The other side of the country.
The other side of the country. I don't even know how long the flight is. I don't even want to know.
7.5 hours total.
Just getting on.
You're not flying on the same flight.
Yeah. Are we?
Well, we can if we want to.
Oh,
if you don't want to sit
you sit in the front, I'll sit in the back.
Well, I always sit in the front in first class. Thank you very much.
All right. So we go to. No, how many athletes are going to be there, but it's going to be
around 400.
Yeah, so it'll be good. Halifax. Our next show will be from the Nationals. We're going to bring you a live episode.
That's right.
From the
live episode.
Nationals. Yeah. We did it last year. We're doing it this year. It's
awesome.
Going to be great. Yeah, it's going to be good. We fly out on Tuesday, so you can expect normal times. Actually, when this episode comes out, we'll be leaving the next day.
Yeah, we'll leave the next day. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll almost be on the flight. All right. Well, let's get into a little bit of what your karate global news. Here we go. Let's get into it. So we did miss one tournament somewhere in the mix there when we were waiting. We are looking at the results today of the Dubai Open. We have yet to talk about it. So we will quickly go over these, talk about the gold medalists from each division, and we will go from there. All right, this time I'll do the divisions, you do the names.
Sure.
And then we'll talk about it. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Female. So again, this is the results from the Karate One Premier League in Dubai happened last weekend. Female kata.
Sandra Jamie Sanchez from Spain.
Damn, Sandra Sanchez. Knocking off, look who, Kyo Shimizu.
That's right.
Got third.
First time she's been knocked off in like over a year.
Sandra Sanchez coming back strong. Female kumite, minus 50 kilograms.
No, sorry if I get your name wrong. Serap Ozazek.
No excuses. No excuses.
From Turkey.
Female kumite, minus 55 kilograms.
Sarah Cardin from Italy.
Nice. Sarah Cardin winning gold as well. Female kumite, minus 61 kilograms.
Yan Yin from China.
Female kumite, minus 68 kilograms.
This is Alizi Agira from France.
And female kumite, 68 plus kilograms.
Ayumi Uekusa from Japan.
And female team kata.
Turkey.
All right, moving on to the male divisions. Male, Team Kata champion.
Damian Quintaro from Spain.
Damn, knocking off Rio Kiyuna.
I know.
What is going on here? Spain taking over.
That's right.
The Japan royalty in Kata.
By the way, I think the one with the girls with Shimizu and Sanchez was a split like 3-2.
Oh, damn. Yep, we should try and catch a video of that next week. All right, male Kumite minus 60 kilograms.
Ire Samden from Turkey.
Male Kumite minus 67 kilograms.
Marvin Garin from France.
Male Kumite minus 75 kilograms. He's back.
Rafael Aguilar
from Azerbaijan. Awesome. Male Kumite minus 84 kilograms.
Ahmed Amlasari.
And finally, male. Oh, something we have to go there. Sarman. Look at Sarman Sanani from Canada. Got 7th in minus 84.
Let's go with those after.
Damn. Male Kumite 84 plus kilograms.
Ines Erkan from Turkey.
And finally, male Team Kata.
WKF 1.
Oh.
Must be a combined team of several athletes.
Oh. Doesn't seem fair. The only Canadian athlete I seen on there was Sarman.
There was 2 actually.
I don't.
There was Valentina
Zolotarova
in minus 55 kilograms. She got 9th. Congratulations.
Awesome. Valentina from BC.
And then the other one you just mentioned.
Sarman Sanani minus 84 kilograms. Sarman Sanani, of course, came back last year to the Canadian Nationals around this time. After taking a year off, won that division, and then now has gone on and is even getting top 10 here at the K1. So that's awesome. He'll be in Halifax as well. So Valentina.
Yes.
And yeah.
So let's look at some of the Americans here.
All right, what do we got?
I think we got 5 people. Female minus 61 kilograms. We have Joanne Orban. And in 68 plus female comité, 9th place. Oh, sorry, the last one she was in. She got 5th. And Maya Wasowicz from the United States got 9th in 68 plus. And some of them. Hang on a sec. Not all these United States. No, it's just those 2.
Just those 2.
Yes, sorry, just those 2.
That's all right. There we go. That's
you guys.
That's what we got. So there's your results from the Dubai Open, the next K1 tournament that we want to look at here on the schedule coming up in March. March 2nd to the 4th is the Series A in Salzburg, and then K1 Premier League in Rotterdam. The Rotterdam Open is March 16th, 18th. There we go. Do we want to dive in any more news there? We want to get on to technical tactical?
Technical tactical.
All right, dive in. Go for it.
All right, one of the things I saw at the BC Games, which worked really well,
was height divisions.
Height divisions, yes. Yeah, and don't try and kick people in the head who are taller than you. Doesn't work.
Well, it works sometimes.
Yes.
Depends how good of a kicker you are.
Exactly.
How high you.
A flex player. Now, I'm going to kick you in the head. Your shoulder is equal to my head, so I'm going to kick you in the shoulder. There's a lot of that.
Okay.
Yeah. But here's what worked really well, especially in this age group, was someone attacking and you as in defense, just barely slipping back and waiting for their attack to run out and then countering them.
Okay.
It worked a lot. It was like someone had sent out this drill. Okay, all you coaches, do this drill for the next year, and then we'll see everybody at BC Winter Games, and you guys can all show off how good you are at it. It's kind of interesting. So you keep your hands up, you wait, they come at you, you bounce back in your fighting stance without dropping your hands, and when the person kind of on their second technique overreaches, they start moving backwards, then you rush at them, and you just stay out of bounds.
Okay.
Just out of the pocket.
Out of reach, yeah.
Just out of reach. Actually, there's a video of this that I took with Arakawa Sensei at BK a couple weeks ago, and they were doing this drill where someone attacks, and as they're coming in, you just bounce backwards.
Okay.
Just out of range, and then work on a counter. But it was interesting because so many kids had this drill down.
Really?
They had it
from
down.
From zone? All zones?
Not all zones. Not all zones, but zones that have,
Was Peter there?
Peter Stoddart.
I mean, you would hear him as soon as you walk in the door.
Peter Stoddart was actually there. He did this amazing.
Oh, I saw the demo with Jason, right?
Yeah.
I did see that. I saw it on your video.
Yeah, I cut it.
Yeah,
I took it from 10 minutes to 35 seconds.
Right, yeah.
Peter was there because he had some athletes there for his zone.
And they were huge.
They're huge. They did a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Be massive.
Be bigger.
Be huger. No, it was great to see him there because he's been part of the games experience for the last like 5-6 cycles.
Yeah.
So, but this drill was interesting. It was really neat to see kids not make it work. It wasn't like the natural instinct is just to run back anyway.
Right.
But the instinct to move back and still have control over the match.
Yes.
That was really interesting to see. There was obviously kids that was like their very first tournament in the intermediates, but in the advanced, this drill was really, really common. Yeah, so it works well in the dojo too. If you think about putting pressure on someone, I find to do this drill, you almost are leaning slightly forward, like your weight's on your front leg, so you look like more of a target.
Yes.
But then you can push off your front leg better to bounce backwards.
Yeah. I got a chance here tonight we were odd numbers in the sports karate class, so I was bouncing around. I was putting a lot of weight on my front. Because I know you fight quite heavy on your front leg too. So I was kind of playing around with that. First time I've had it in a little while to bounce around. Yeah, I can definitely see how that would work. Yeah.
So that's my technical tactical. In the dojo, when you're training, give us a practice, stand with someone, let them attack you. Push yourself backwards, keep in a really good stance, and then work on your counter.
Boom.
All right.
There it is. My karate fitness training tip of the week. I want to talk about how you can peak for competition.
Yes, please.
I thought this was very timely considering we have the national championships, other competitions coming up. So I want to talk about how you can peak not only in the gym but also in your karate training. So whenever we peak towards a competition, maybe leading up to a major competition, you want to increase your intensity. So people don't think about that, but you want to increase your intensity, whether it's your output, your heart rate, your weight that you're lifting, whatever it is. You want to increase that, but you want to decrease your volume, so the amount of times that you're doing it. So basically, the closer you get to your competition, you want to get closer to working at 100%. So 100%, again, output, punching speed, whatever, lifting weight, whatever. Closer you get to that, closer you get to that. So if you're a week out, maybe you want to be at 80%. Then closer, you want to get 90%. Well, actually, a week out, you probably want to be at 100%. But say like 3 weeks out, you want to be 80%. 2 weeks out, you want to be 90%. And then a week out, you want to be at 100% intensity. But your volume should be quite low. So you're doing high intensity, but periods of rest. High intensity, but periods of rest. And then as you get closer to the tournament, days before the tournament, maybe 3-4 days towards the tournament, you want still your intensity to be high, but again, even more rest in between. And then as you're, leading up 2 days, whatever before, it should be 100%, everything 100%, but followed by lots of rest. So big output, rest. Big output, rest. And this can be anything from drills, training, to weightlifting, to your power exercises, whatever it is. You can keep those going right up to a couple days before your competition. But again, you want to keep the volume down so that you're not actually fatiguing your muscles. You're just using them at their highest potential, so you can get that power output as fast as they can go, getting them training as fast as they can, but then giving them that rest so that you're fully recovered on the day of competition. Away you go. The day before competition, you can do a little bit of movement. It's not recommended you do a lot of stuff, but a little bit is good, maybe in the morning or something before the day before competition. Again, just maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes of high intensity, lots of rest. And then you want to make sure your muscles are fully recovered. So one thing that I always say before competition is remember to keep your muscles activated. You don't want to relax them. So do not go in a hot tub. Don't go in a sauna. Don't do don't get a massage the night before you do competition. You want to make sure you're fully activated. So ice baths are a good thing. I was telling Parvin,
like you freeze like crazy and you shake like crazy.
Yeah, well, it helps flush out some of the lactic acid. It leaves the inflammation down, but it also keeps your muscles active. It doesn't relax your muscles.
Totally.
What else I was telling Parvin? If you don't want to do an ice bath, you can do like a cold shower, hot shower. Cold shower, hot shower. 1 minute on, 1 minute off, 1 minute on, 1 minute off. The night before, and then of course the day of the competition, you're ready to go.
Right on.
That's my fitness training tip. How to actually peak for competition.
That's excellent.
Yeah, when we look at a periodization plan, if you're planning this into your YTP or year-long training plan, and you have it mapped out, you want to start working power, so those high intensity bursts, about maybe 6 to 8 weeks before your main competition, and then, like I said, from there, scale up the intensity, but scale down the volume.
Totally.
That's how you're going to be your best.
It's just funny because people think they have to increase their volume the closer they get to a tournament.
Yes, they try to do more, and it's fast.
This week I'll be doing 10 hours this week.
Yeah,
just before I go.
That's not you want to do. You want to keep the intensity high. Yes, as hard as you can, as fast as you can, but you also want to make sure you give yourself lots of rest.
Awesome.
There we go. That's my fitness training tip
Fantastic.
of the week. All right, so that just wraps up this episode. What a good one. This was a good one. A lot of stuff coming in on this one.
Flying
through. A couple things to talk about. We got some upcoming tournaments. I mean, of course, we have the National Championships in Halifax. We'll be reporting live from the Halifax Nationals next week. And again, like I said, March 2nd to 4th, Salzburg in Austria, K1. K1 Premier League in Rotterdam, March 16th to 18th. And then April 6th to 8th is the K1 in Rabat, Morocco. Those are upcoming tournaments on that. Anything you got to throw in there?
U.S. Open's coming up Easter weekend.
That's right.
I think the last weekend of March going into April.
And also, don't forget Daylight Savings Time.
When?
I think it's the night of the Nationals. I think it's like either the Saturday night Nationals
Saturday
or
morning.
this morning. So that's going to screw everybody up. But wait, so don't forget to, where are we at? Spring ahead. Put your clocks ahead an hour. So we're going to lose an hour. That's all right.
That will
we're
be
already losing 4.
yeah.
What's another 1?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Just going to whack you over the head one more time.
Yeah.
Just think how much hours we can get on the way back.
Yeah.
Vancouver Island Karate Championships, Sunday, May 6th.
Okay, awesome.
It's going to happen.
Nice.
In Nanaimo.
Okay.
At your old university.
At my old university.
Yes.
My old stomping ground.
That's right.
Should go tell them what's up.
Exactly.
Cool.
So put that on your calendar if you're here on the island. Vancouver Island Karate Championships, Sunday, May 6th. I think all the info is going to go up in 2 or 3 days.
And I mean, really, we can't talk about upcoming tournaments at all this year if we don't talk about
Canada Open.
June what?
June 2nd, 3rd.
2nd, 3rd this year. Yeah,
that's right. March 1st. Actually, when you listen to this next week, all the info and registration and posters and everything will be online.
Will be live, so they can register.
Yes.
Perfect. If you're listening to this and it's Monday, we're done. This podcast is over. Stop. Go register. Register right now for the Canada Karate Championship.
Early bird discounts.
Early bird discounts. Get your hotel. Get here for the best, biggest tournament in Canada.
It's so cool. Wherever I go, people are like, "Canada Open, I'm going to be there." I took like 500 flyers with me, and we handed them out everywhere.
Beautiful.
It was awesome.
All right, there it is. That's this episode of the Karate 360 podcast. Again, next week we'll be live from Halifax. Can't wait. Hope to see you guys there. If you see us at the Nationals, come.
There's another tournament. Club tournament this Sunday.
Club tournament this Sunday. Kansas Sports Karate.
If you're here in 9 to
you see us at the National Championships in Halifax, come talk to us. Maybe we'll even get you on the show.
We'd love to get you on the show.
You never know.
Set up the computers and get everything ready.
You never know. We said that last time and we said no time.
Yeah, I listened today to what's his name? Tim Ferriss. Yeah. He said one thing he uses is like a microphone that's got a chip and a battery in it, and you just hold it and you can do interviews on the fly with it.
And it stores it on
everything's it's got an SD card.
Damn, I like that.
Yes, I'm going to think about looking at it. So we can just take it with us and just hold it for people. And
that's so much better.
Yeah.
Cool. We got to look into that. Okay. All right. Anyways, things to come. Thanks for tuning in. I'm one of the hosts, Kalen Anglos.
Richard Mosdell.
We'll talk to you guys from Halifax next week.
Yes.
San Rokumaru. Slim Shady.